Welcome back, loyal viewers, to our next great deal. This is a single family home, a 3 bedroom, 1 bath in the neighborhood of Covedale over here on the west side. This is a retail quality deal. We'll take a look at the back here. Here's a shot in the back. Sorry for the stills. I have video of the inside, but we'll have to live with this on the outside. And here's a view into the back. You can see a big garage back there, and also it's hard to see, but there's a small in-ground pool back there that's fenced in. It's not working. For retail, I might consider fixing it. For rental, if you this would make a good rental too, though it's a better retail deal. I would probably just fill it in. So here we are in the enormous living room you saw there. That's the entire width of the house, and then here into the dining room. This was newly rehabbed a short time ago. As a rental, most of it is in pretty good shape, though it does have some flaws. But there are some, upgrades that one would do to make this a retailable house. Now we go into the kitchen, and you can see it is perfectly fine and adequate as a rental. It's got nice cabinets and a decent floor and decent countertops and that kind of thing. We have a pantry built in over here. So it's currently a Section 8 rental, and they are under lease until either December or January. And they want to stay, but I, well, we can talk about that in depth if this is something you're interested in. But I would just move them out and go ahead and do the retail deal. You can see here. Well, you can see in a second there, you can see that some plaster damage there going up the stairs, and some of that's actually come unpinned. So that handrail will have to come down, and that plaster skinned off and drywalled, and then put back up. Not a big deal, but it's one of the few things that's really going on here that isn't just an upgrade from rental to retail. And then into bedroom one, all the room sizes are very good. You can see it's in generally good shape. It's a good foundation to work from, as it were. And then that's the tenant telling me that she broke the handle off of her whole house fan. I'm going to fix that before I go. So bedroom two, again, good sized room, and generally in good shape. Um, Here's Vina following me around taking notes as my assistant. Don't tell her I said that. And then into the bathroom, which is again fine for a rental, but for a retail, I would upgrade the bathroom significantly. It's got that kind of cool looking soaking tub, but it's small. The walls are covered in melamine, not tile. Um, so it does have a GFCI and that kind of good stuff, but I would sort of upgrade. I would just redo the bathroom as a retail deal, redo it entirely. So into the master bedroom, you can see that the house still has a lot of nice natural woodwork. The master bedroom is enormous, and it has two closets. One over here, not maybe a step in, not quite a walk in, but a step in closet. And then let me actually show you the inside when I get done talking to the tenant. Um, There, that's just a more traditional closet inside there. Um, so the this is me promising to come back up when I'm done videoing or when I'm done taking pictures. I always try to be a little subtle videoing an occupied house, so I'm just walking around with like a GoPro casually held in my hand. um, so now I'll go down and turn and go down again, and we'll show you the basement where there's a little bit more going on. This girl is always in my way. I don't know who she is or why she's here. It's already had glass block done. There was a shower stall, like one of those old kind of concrete and block shower stalls, that had some kind of problem with leaking or whatever. And the current landlord, who's not all that hip on maintenance, just came in and demoed it and capped it all off. And you can see what they kind of left behind, right? There's a pile of rubble here, and that junction box hanging from the ceiling and pipes hanging from the ceiling, and it's just been this way for weeks and weeks now. So if you look around the basement, you can see there is kind of a half bath pseudo framed in there in the basement, and someone at one point had an ambition to finish the basement. On the west side of town, that's not a bad idea necessarily, because that kind of thing goes over well. Yeah, over here. So you can have like a party room or a game room or a pool table room or what have you. It's more acceptable here than it is in some parts of the city. But I don't know. I've never finished a basement. I don't know what it's going to take to get that done. So you can see high efficiency furnace. The house has central air, and I'll show you a quick peek into the coal bunkers down here. Nothing, but bare concrete, blah blah blah. Nothing extraordinary. But I just wanted to, let you take a peek in so you could see there's nothing horrible going on in either of those spaces. So then let me take a quick look over here at the power panel over there in the corners being barricaded by stuff. We take a look at the box, good breakers, appropriately done, 100 amps. So now let's go outside and I'll take a view from the street and we can kind of sum up here. So this is, as I said, it's a 6 room, 3 bedroom, 1 bath, because I'm really only counting the one upstairs and not the one down in the basement. The price is $49,900. It's got an ARV of better than 120,000, especially with that garage. That's another super, not just a driveway, but when you add a garage, then the West Side tinkers with project cars and project motorcycles and workshops, are much more hip to that kind of thing. So call it 120 plus, something. Not another $40,000, but maybe another 7 or 8. But we're super confident of 120. So this just seems like, I know retail deals are not thick on the ground, and this is a great looking retail deal. It's on a nice street. It's in a nice neighborhood. It's a good looking house. And if you are a pool person, and you know how to, I've never worked on a pool. So when we did the repair budget for that, I just said, what would it cost to just eliminate this? What would it cost to have someone come in and tear it down and fill it in? And that was my repair budget for the pool, because I think it'd be crazy to go, wild on that. So this is the way this is going to work, because this is an occupied property. If if this is something that interests you, I want you to watch the video very carefully, and then I will get you inside if you can say to me, I want it, I have the money, and if the video is truly representative and there are no surprises, I am committing to buying it, because I'm not going to drive these people crazy with bringing in, 9 dozen looky-loos who just want to tour the property and maybe get a little lecturing. So you don't have to like hand me a check to get inside, but you have to be ready to commit at least that far. And if you will do that, then we will schedule an appointment to actually get you inside and get you a quick look around. But long-term viewers know that I am very careful about showing the good, the bad, and the ugly in each property. So just feel free to give me a text or a call if you must, or send me an email, and we'll work something out. Thank you very much.